Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 5th week of Star Jobs Helpline, the Star's Hope and Employment Lifetime Project. Ladies and gentlemen, in the past, it was uncommon for an average person to feel a little stressed about their finances, especially if they had a student loan to pay or a new car to pay off and a mortgage to pay. Today, however, those little worries are becoming larger worries to many, and because of them losing their jobs. And the recession kicking in could be increasingly unsettling. Today with us at Studio V, we have an expert, that has been around the country, and I think many of you have heard of him, and he's none other than Mr. Paul Jambunathan.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Call me Jambu.
Okay. Welcome to the studio, Doctor.
Thank you, sir.
It's a pleasure to have you here with us
Thank you.
today. And ladies and gentlemen, today we would like Paul to share with us some tips actually on how to manage stress and anger. And I think this is increasingly quite a common issue with regards to people actually experiencing today, since the job market is going down and people are getting retrenched. So today he's here with us today to share this bit of a tips, I would say, Paul.
Yeah, just quick tips.
Right, quick tips, and I think some experience from yourself. Some of your
That's a
personal
long
experience.
story, but I'd love to tell that one day.
Okay, so just to kick off, there are many questions around. People have been asking actually. Is there a similarity between anger and stress?
Yes, there is. Actually, when you talk about stress, there's one very simple 5-factor model of stress. The stressor, how you think, how you feel, how you act, and how your body is reacting. Now, how you feel is an emotion, and anger is part of that. So yes, anger is part of a stressful emotion. Now, you can get angry in a traffic jam. You're angry with the boss for firing you. You're angry with the management for saying you're the first to go. Yes, that's part of the emotion, and it's part of the stress module.
Okay. What are the different levels of stress that a retrenched or unemployed person will go through?
Goodness, it's havoc,
Really?
because if you don't have enough sleep, you're stressed out. You can't concentrate. You're tired. You don't eat on time. You might even feel constipated because the timing has all gone wrong. But if you're really stressed out, like for instance, women who are really stressed out, the periods stop, hair starts falling, men go through sexual dysfunction, depression, suicide, mistakes at work. You don't want a depressed, stressed out pilot, do you? There you go. So yeah, it can have massive effects. So there's a continuum from managing and living with stress and becoming totally dysfunctional because of stress.
Okay. Behavior,
Thoughts, emotions, everything.
Have you had any personal experiences? Have you been stressed out before?
Of course. Psychologists, plenty of stress.
Plenty of stress.
I've had a heart attack.
Okay.
Yeah, and primarily due to stress, work-related stress. I didn't know my cholesterol was building up, but I got it. I'm a sports person, but yet I had a heart attack. Yes, I've been stressed out because of health situations as well.
But how about job? Have you gone?
Oh yeah, now you're going back in history. When I first came back from Australia, I had no job. I mean, psychologist, Malaysia, who? What? When I went to register my practice, the man asked me, apa psychologist buat? So I said, high-tech bomo. Itu macam. So my first card was high-tech bomo.
Okay.
But then, no, literally, yes, I was earning $200 a month for about 1.5 years. And I had to create a situation where I could build my occupation and profession. And slowly it worked, yeah.
How long did it take to do that?
About 1.5 years, 2 years.
Yeah. So was it painful time?
It was painful, yeah, very painful. A lot of sacrifices were made, but it was worth it.
Okay. So in that same note now, I would like you to share with our listeners and our viewers what are some of the tips and advices that you can give to all of us who are facing this anger management, anger and stress.
Yeah, the anger you have to work through. Please attend some anger management workshops, but don't run into anger management. Go straight into understanding the anger process first. Then you can go into anger management. But an important thing is, like I mentioned, the 5 factors just now, one of which is physiology, how your body reacts. Now, whatever happens, whether you're angry, you're stressed out or not, you must stay healthy. To face those challenges that you have, you must stay healthy. So please get eat well, do good exercise, and stay healthy, because if your body malfunctions, your brain is not going to work properly, you're not going to sleep well, your emotions are going to go haywire, and you're not going to be able to respond well to the demands that are challenging you.
Okay.
So yes, you have to stay healthy. That's the first big one.
Okay.
Sleep well. Get your sleep-wake routine into cycle. Your sleep-wake routine must be good, your eating routine must be good, and do exercise. You have no idea how a little bit of stress can initiate cholesterol deposits in the body, and you will get some serious illness before you know it. You can even get cancer if you're depressed long enough. Your immune system will be depressed. So one of the things to do now, for those of you who are feeling sad about losing a job, quickly go to a wellness center, get yourself sussed out, and see whether you're deteriorating or getting better.
Okay. So it's keeping fit and good sleep pattern.
Very important.
And what else?
And emotions. Now, that's why you asked me to come on board today. Yeah? Yes, your emotions have to be massively in check. If today we interviewed 2 people for a job here in the studio, we have an angry person who's angry with the last employer, and we have a person who's happy, also lost a job at the same time, I would employ the guy who's happy. And I sit on several interview panels, purely for psychological perceptions. We'll interview that happy guy. I want to interview that angry guy, because his anger is going to be displaced into my job setting.
Obviously.
Yeah, he's still angry, and he'll still be waiting on tenterhooks, wondering whether we're going to sack him or not next. Yeah, okay. Is he going to be the first one to go when the time comes? Sad people. I don't want sad people in my institution. I want happy people. I want people who are well adjusted. So your skills are what you have. Everyone keeps saying this is the time to go and get more skills. Correct. I keep telling people this is the time to go and get psychological skills. Learn to be happy, learn to be well adjusted, learn to have hobbies. Yeah. You know, go and dip your face in salt water. Man, that's havoc, I tell you.
I heard you're quite a dive master too.
Yes, I'm a dive master, and that's how I keep alive. Oh, okay. I go back to salt. When my body hits salt water, it goes into a different mode. Okay. Recharge. What do you call it? Discharge, recharge. Yeah.
Okay, so recreational activities are
Recreation is important, and of course your immediate support system, your immediate family. How is your anger, your emotion now affecting? It's like throwing a rock into a pond. Okay. You know, you get the big ripples first, yep. And then it kind of fizzles off. Now, your family, your loved ones, your wife, your children, all, they feel the impact of it. Now, what are you doing at home? Get that in order, and then you can start thinking about resettling yourself somewhere else.
So basically, we're not indispensable, basically.
No.
So don't get attached, just I have to, my job crumbles, everything else crumbles.
That's what I say when someone's married to the job, right? Yeah. You cannot be ever married to your job. You can have a job, you can love it, but if you don't have other pillars to love, then if this pillar falls,
everything, domino effect.
Havoc, finished, gone.
You don't do anything means, what do you
Don't react when you're angry. Okay. Let the anger settle first, then you decide. I am angry with you, I'm very angry with you, I can stand up and punch you now. Yeah. But, no, let me go back, think, I'll write you a letter and say, I was angry for this reason. Okay. Nothing to regret. Nothing to regret at all, because you've thought through your anger and worked through it. That's one of the issues in anger management. Okay.
Last question, Paul. People are going to they're going to get a new job, okay, while they've gone through and all that. And having this anger in them and all that, is it going to affect or jeopardize their upcoming job, with the employers and all that? Is it a...
Yeah. Not just anger, but a whole lot of other emotions you bring with them. It's like starting a whole new family. You're displacing your whole self from one company to another company, and you're learning to live with a whole bunch of other people with a whole bunch of different politics.
You need a whole new
new mindset. You've got to go into neutral gear. You've got to kowtow, work up the ladder again. It's going to be a massive challenge and loads of stresses. So one of the important things is to be aware of what you're going through, and then work through each stage. Must. Self-awareness is crucial in this. Self-awareness and what's that word, when you accept it. Yeah.
Okay. So in 30 years of experiences dealing with people of various behavioral patterns and all that, what is the foremost, give us one tip, which is like the mother of all tips, I would say, for managing stress and anger?
Stay as healthy as possible. Walk, run, do exercise. Stay healthy.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Macam.
See you Let's meet all you guys for another interesting episode of Star Jobs next week, same time, same day. Thank you.